Welcome to Katie's Workshop again. We're here again today to demonstrate how to unpack this Kingston 3-tier chandelier and then also assemble it and get it all ready for the installation. The only tool that we really need is our utility knife, and again we're going to just cut the box open here and on the sides here, and then right down through the center where the tape is. We're going to score that open, and that pretty much just gets the box open. Looks like I missed one little tab of tape, and that gets us open there. And what we have is, when you look at the top of this, you're going to notice that, let me turn this around, maybe we can get a video here. You're going to have the canopy kit. That's for the installation when you get it mounted to the ceiling. And here you have some paper that's kind of protecting the cord right here where it comes out the top. You'll notice you'll have a piece missing on the top of the chandelier, and where that's actually right here, wrapped in paper underneath this arm here. We're going to take that off. This will be the very first thing we're going to do, is we're going to score the tape. There's a little bit of tape holding this paper here. I'm going to score that a little bit with my utility knife and take that off. Just get it ripped off, just like unpacking a present at Christmas time. Get rid of that paper. And now you can see that here's the top piece here, and the cord runs through it. We're just going to slide that down over the cord like that, and you're going to have a female and a male thread that will connect down here, and you'll feel it drop into position, and you'll screw it on there just like that. No tools necessary. You're just going to get it on there and try and keep the cord straight. Now we're just going to snug it up a little bit with our hand, and now we have a good hand hold here where we can lift on the chandelier when we get ready to take it out. We've got cardboard pieces here that are holding it in position so it doesn't shift around during packing. So what we want to do is the very top layer of cardboard, I'm just going to pop them out here, pull up just a little bit, slide these out like that, and then also over here I'm going to do the same thing on this one, and that gets rid of our top two pieces. And then the canopy kit here, we're going to just leave that there and cut it off a little bit later. But then we have another set of cardboard here, and I'm just going to tip this up a little so you can actually see this. This is the cardboard here, that it's the lower cardboard that's keeping the shifting from any damage getting done while in the shipping process. I'm just going to pull this, wiggle this out like this, and I'm going to slide this cardboard out of here, and you'll notice all those arms sticking out the bottom there, and they're all turned sideways for shipping. And you got to remember, the reason we do this is because it saves our customers probably about $100 on this chandelier for shipping. We're able to break it down into a smaller box, and then it's a maybe 2-minute installation. Put it together, unpack it, about 2 minutes. We're going to bring this chandelier around here. We're just going to set this down right here for a second on this table that I've set up, and the cardboard that I pulled off has a tail mounted to it. You can see there's a nut on the bottom here, and all you have to do is kind of hold the nut, just turn this off like this. Be sure not to drop it. You could lay it over on a table too. I'm just making sure I don't drop it. But this nut on this side here, then just discard that. You don't need it. It's just for shipping purposes only. I'll just put that back over here. So now we have our tail piece. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this upside down so we can put our tail piece on, and I'm just going to let it rest down here while I steady it like this, and then I'm going to take my tail piece, and again we just have a male and a female thread that accepts this, and it just spins on just like the top did. Just snug it up with your hand, and now we have all the wood pieces assembled. The only thing we have left now is just to straighten all our arms up, and that's very simple. We're going to just start with the top row here. I'm going to turn here so you can see me. Now all these arms are actually threaded in to the wood, and it's threaded into a metal junction box inside of each of these cavities here. So when you actually straighten these, what it's doing is it's actually tightening up into the junction box. So I'm just going to go around here. Sometimes they're a little bit stiff, but that's good because then we don't have to worry about them becoming loose. Now we've got the top tier done. We're going to move down to the bottom tier. Again, it's just a matter of grabbing them, and I'm just kind of sighting down through here and trying to get it straight. And we're just going to turn it as we go. I'm going to move another one up and go to this one. Work my way around. Very simple. Like I said, there's no tools required. We're just using our hands. The only thing that we really needed was the utility knife. When we get to the installation of it, when we mount it to the ceiling, that's where you'll need some tools. And if you don't feel like you're experienced enough, you can get a friend or a qualified electrician to install it. But on this here, very simple. Now I've installed a temporary chain so that you can see what it'll look like after it's hanging, because after it's hanging we can do some tweaking on the arms. It's a lot easier. You can step back, you can take a look at it, make sure everything looks really nice. It looks really good right now, but I can get down, especially if I'm on a step ladder, you can scoot it back and you can actually spin it around after it's hanging, looking at everything. And here I see one, I'm going to just tweak it down. I get close to the base of the chandelier so that I can get a good strong hold on it and just bend it down if it needs it, or bend it up. Like this one needs bent up a little bit. This one's a little bit down, but very simple to do. You won't break anything. It's you got metal arms, solid wood bases, so just simple little tweaking here and there and you'll have a beautiful chandelier. Everything looks really nice on this one here, and I think that just about concludes everything. We've taken it out of the box, we've assembled it, and like I said, it might take 2 to 3 minutes. I've kind of went along slow and described everything, but I think that concludes it. Enjoy your new chandelier.